First of all, I'm not responsible for Habyarimana's death, and I don't care. I wasn't responsible for his security. He wasn't responsible for mine either. And he wouldn't have cared if I had died. I don't care that it happened to him. I was fighting that government. The government that made me a refugee for all those years, for which I had a right to fight back. And the judge asked me why. I had a right. I had the basis for getting involved in the armed struggle to liberate my country from Habyarimana, from the government he was leading. I've been a refugee outside Rwanda for 30 years.
But
That's
you
why I
didn't
was
have a
fighting.
right to shoot down his plane and to assassinate him.
Well, I had a right to fight for my rights.
But do you believe you had a right to assassinate him?
No. But of course, Habyarimana, having been on the other side that I was fighting, it was possible that he could easily die.
Everybody, welcome to the Controversial Podcast. My name is Ejumuti Manua. Thank you for joining me. It is a wonderful. Keep on subscribing to our channel. There's so much that is happening, and as we continue to grow. Anyways, for all the Rwandese, the Tutsi, to be specifically, come closer. I have one more thing, and think you've watched this video on top of me. Don't you find the similarity within this and the previous video? This guy that you are fighting for seem to not know anything about actions that he has taken. He's not a person that accept to be accountable for his actions. He keeps saying no. He keeps saying whatever actions that he does, it's for the sake of liberating. I think by now you'd agree with me that the genocide in Rwanda that killed millions of people, Hutu and Tutsi, this was triggered by him. And, well, of course, the world is not recognizing that Hutu people died, but the Hutu also have died in millions. But everybody's painted to be the Tutsis. And I'm not saying this to bash him up or to be disrespectful to the legacy of the Tutsi or anything. I'm not saying that, don't get me wrong. But what I'm trying to say is, you guys are the Tutsi people. Haven't you realized that you are being used? When are you going to realize that you are being used? And the only person benefiting is this guy. Why am I saying this? Look at what legacy that is leaving for you. None. Nobody's eternal. This man is old. As you can see, examine the videos, look at his teeth. This is a very, very old man. Eventually, he's gonna die. But what legacy is he going to leave with you? Because he has successfully make you enemy of everybody in the Great Lake region. So which means there is no Tutsi person who will ever have peace in any country where Bantu people are. And that legacy is leaving for you. You can say, he's a great man, but he's going to die. He's not a great man more than Mobutu. Mobutu died. He's not a great man more than Muhammad Gaddafi. Muhammad Gaddafi died. Now, what legacy is leaving? Because so far he's saying that he's fighting for the right of the Tutsi people, fighting for the right of Tutsi people. But behind closed doors, he's benefiting. He's an agent. He's making money out of all this thing. Guess what? None of the people in his family are dying. Your people are dying. Your Tutsi people, brothers and sisters, are dying while he is making money. Maybe it is time for you to start thinking for yourselves. Because clearly in Rwanda, you guys are not thinking. You are not thinking. You are dying in numbers. You can easily say, we are killing Congolese. Yeah, of course. Yeah, but Congolese are almost 150 million. You're not going to finish everybody. But the Tutsi people in Rwanda, how many are you? You are not even 5 million people. And yet your numbers are depleting. And eventually, he's going to die because he's an old man. And he's going to leave you with a legacy that is going to be very dangerous for you. Because now the continuation of this war is going to be exactly what went to Rwanda. Because it was now civilians who got fed up with what he was doing and they started killing each other. And if Congolese adopt, because Congolese are not going to be stupid forever, and that's the worry I have. If really President Kagame had the love of you Tutsi people, the way he's saying he's got love for you,
to assassinate him?
He was supposed to create a peaceful legacy to live for you because he's an old man. Now, what is going to happen when he dies today? And now it becomes like the population are like, yeah, we were killed, our sisters were raped because of you guys. And now it become a civil war because that way it's going. And make no mistakes. Today you might be powerful, you might have all the arsenal possible, but the world is not going to watch you butcher 150 million people in DRC. And eventually DRC people will get fed up and they will enter Rwanda. And they won't music there anymore. People are not going to sing. So you gotta think outside the box and realize this man has been fooling you for the past 30 years while he has been making money and build those roads. You're not staying in those houses for free. He has built roads and houses in Kigali, but are you not staying it for free? You are paying for those houses. It's not like he said, okay, I'm building and every Tutsi comes stay for free. So you need to start thinking out of the box. I'm talking to you as an African man, and you guys also are Africans, even though you're not Congolese and you want to try to be Congolese, but you need to start thinking out of the box. You've been also used for so long. You need to wake up.